Good morning. Hello, hello. I'm Karen Joseph with Seven Networking. Hi, Susan. I watched one of your scopes last night. It was great meeting you. Super duper. I am Karen Joseph with Seven Networking. I'm showing you some pictures from our 6-year anniversary party, which we had the other night out here in Arizona. Hello, Burn MT. Tell me your name, please. Hello, good morning, good morning. Well, it's morning in Arizona. Hi, Susan. Oh, there's Harlan. He's holding a tray of raw chocolate brownies. They were yummy and delicious. If you're interested in raw foods, check out Harlan. He's a chiropractor, and he does some raw desserts. Oh, thank you for those hearts. So, hi, Hot Wheels guy. Welcome, welcome. Travis, hello. Thank you for those hearts. Just going to show you some pictures from our anniversary party, which was the other night out here in Arizona. We're all about building relationships. You can see all these happy people getting together with each other, building relationships. Because once you get to know someone, like them, and trust them, oh, there's my friend Lori, then business always follows. Seven Networking, yes. Hello, Courtney. I'm going to try to turn this camera around. Always one of my hardest things to do. It real soon. Okay, yay. Hi, everyone. I'm Karen Joseph with Seven Networking. Good morning, Courtney. Hello, Coach Alicia. Thank you for joining in. Hi. How's everything going with you this morning, Courtney? I'm following you now so I can watch your scopes too. Yay. So, hello. Thank you for all joining. I'm going to talk this morning about tips for building rapport. People always say to me, they meet me, they get to know me a little bit, and they say, I feel like I've known you forever. And I don't know, I guess just building rapport really helps. So I find that sometimes people, when I'm out networking, sometimes they don't take the time to build the rapport. And I can tell you that building rapport with others will really help you grow your business. All right? You guys ready? So here are my 5 tips for building rapport. Hi, Dawn. Thank you for joining. Tip number 1, always smile. Put a smile on your face, right? When you have a smile on your face, people are much more apt to come over to you, to say hello, to want to get to know you, right? We're much more approachable when we have a great big smile on our face. Coach Alicia says, so true. So true. Thank you for those hearts. I think that's my friend Susan. All right, tip number 2, a very firm, solid handshake, right? When you meet someone, give them a solid handshake, right? It's much more memorable than if you give someone a bad handshake, right? A solid handshake. Make sure your handshake is, yes, thank you, Susan, is firm, right? Hanging out with a dead fish comes across as someone who's lacking in confidence. So if you have a very dead fish, I always call it like a wet dish towel handshake, then you're coming across that you really lack confidence. So a firm handshake. These are 5 tips for building rapport. Another way to really build rapport is to get to know the person's name and use the person's name when you're talking to them, right? Now, how can you remember everyone's names when you meet them, maybe out networking? It could be difficult, but if you say their name a few times when you're talking with them, like I'm saying Susan's name a lot now. Hi, Susan. I'm mentioning Susan. Oh, yes, I watched your scope last night, Susan. The more times that you say the person's name, the more you will remember the person's name, right? Because sometimes we'll bring name tags when we're out and about at networking events, but you meet people, right, everywhere you go. It could be in the supermarket, could be at the soccer field when you're watching your kids play. So when you meet someone new, make sure that you use their name and remember their name, right? Oops, thank you, Karen. Using my name. Well, if you're bad with names, just say the name over and over. Like, use it a lot. And when you address the person, Alicia, say, oh, hi, Susan. Nice to meet you, Susan. What do you do, Susan? I'm so bad at remembering names. Repetition of names out loud helps so much. Yes, it does. Hello, Dawn, Miriam in Minnesota. Welcome. We're talking about ways to build rapport. I hope it's nice and cool in Minnesota today. It is very hot out here in Arizona, once again, waiting for the cool weather to come. But thank you for joining, Dawn. And make some connection to their name. Exactly. It's hot in Minnesota. Okay. Yes, make some connection to their name. Smile and look in the eyes. Very, very, very true. Smiling goes a long, long, long way, right? I have lines on my face from smiling a lot. I'm sure I do, but you know, that's just the price you have to pay for building rapport with people. Doesn't work for me, so I add them to my contact. Okay, well, you know what, Alicia, that's very true. You have to find something that works for you. And if you found a tool that works for you, then go with it, because that's going to be wonderful. Okay, my next tip number 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, is be conscious of your body language, right? When meeting new people, you want to seem relaxed. You don't want to seem really uptight. Just relax. You want to be genuine, authentic, and you want to give the impression that you're in sync with the other person, because that's huge, right? People want to get to know people that they're in sync with. Coach Alicia says, yes, breathing helps with this. Deep breathing, Susan? Or just shallow breaths? What kind of breaths? I know that we don't breathe deep enough when we get to be adults. You know, babies, you always see their bellies going up and down. They're relaxed and they have that deep breathing. And we as adults just are so busy, I guess, that we don't have that deep breathing anymore. So yes, so you want to be conscious of your body language. You want to be relaxed, right? You don't want to be all crazy and hyper. You want to be focused on the person. All right, tip number 5 for building rapport is to find common interests. That is huge, huge, huge. I'm a New Yorker, so when I meet people that are from New York, back east, that's a common interest, right? Finding something that you have in common with that person that you can then talk about, you can share with that person, right? Thank you for those hearts, Susan. Maybe it's someone you meet, maybe your kids are in the same school. If I meet someone who has kids, I always say, oh, where do your kids go to school? And if our kids are in the same school, that's a common interest, right? So people you love New York, yay! New York, New York. Yes, I left New York 9 years ago, now out here in hot, sunny Arizona, but it's a much easier life out here, and it's nice. The desert is beautiful in the wintertime, so that's why I always tell myself that's why I'm here, winter. So anyhow, so find those common interests and keep it about them, right? People like to share about themselves. They want you to hear their story. They like to talk about themselves, which is great. Be a good listener. Listen to what they have to say, right? Right, we have 2 ears, 1 mouth. Keep our mouth shut. Listen to what the other person has to say, right? And you can talk a little, obviously. You don't just have to listen. But let them do the talking. Let them explain their story. They will tend to remember you more. Exactly. And if you're listening to them, then you're going to learn things about them that then you can use later. You can bring it up in a conversation. If someone tells you that, for instance, they're going on a vacation to North Carolina, then next time you see them, ask them about that vacation. You have to be a good listener, right? Right, Susan? Susan, I like you already. We have to meet offline, I think. I think we would have a good time together. So, Susan, are you on Twitter? Look for me on Twitter. I'm at SEVENnetworking. I have been running networking groups in Arizona and other places for 6 years, and I adore it. I adore helping people. We started out just as one chapter here in Arizona. Hi, Lori. Now we have virtual chapters as well, because we're connecting people all over the world. That's what I love to do, is connecting people, helping you to grow your business. So if you'd like to come on a virtual meeting, then let me know. You can send me a little email to info@seven.org, s-e-v-e-n.org, O-R-G. Susan, would you mind typing that in for me? So it's info@7, s-e-v-e-n.org. Send me your email, and then I'll be able to invite you to one of our virtual meetings if you're outside of Arizona. Lori, who was on a minute ago, she's one of our members of our virtual meetings, and it's a great way to connect with entrepreneurs. We have members in Australia, New Zealand, the United States, and people are just coming from all over because that's what it's about, building those relationships, right? Once you get to know someone, like them, and trust them, the business will follow after that. Thank you for those hearts. Thank you for joining me. We had some great interactions going on today, and that was really, really, really cool. Dawn, Lisa, hello, I'm old. I need to hear the email again. Okay, no problem. I'm old too. It's my glasses on. It's info, INFO, at 7s-e-v-e-n.org. You're very welcome, Courtney. If you want to come join us at a 7 meeting, we have 2 virtual meetings Monday coming up. Hi, Lisa. Thank you for joining. One at, 10 a.m. Eastern. So that works for a lot of people, 10 a.m. Eastern. And the other one is at 8 p.m. Eastern. You just hop right on your computer. Our meetings are all 75 minutes long. Lori, who just hopped on, she is a member of Virtual 7, which is really cool. Dawn at, do you know Gracie or Shelly? I don't know Gracie or Shelly, but maybe someone else out there does. Dawn, connect with me. Info at 7.org. You know what? You almost got it, Susan. We just got to take off that numeral 7. So it's info at s-e-v-e-n.org. And I look forward to getting to know cute face, Susan. Very cute face. Susan, where do you live? Because I watched your scope last night. I don't know if you mentioned it. I just love connecting with people, and that's why I'm loving Periscope. I mean, Susan and I, Boston. I was born in Massachusetts, in Springfield, and then I lived in Needham until I was about 8 or 9, and then my parents were from New York originally, and we moved back to New York. So yeah, that is really, really, really cool. So you must be you say wicked a lot, Susan? I know those Bostonians are always saying wicked. So yeah, so it's info at 7.org. I want to get to know all of you. Wicked awesome. Okay, that's it. That's it. Wicked awesome. I have another friend who lives up in Maine. She's a member of 7, the virtual chapters now, and she says wicked pissa. So I guess that's a new, I don't know. Is that a new thing, Susan? Wicked pissa? This soul mom. Hello, this soul mom. All right, so let's just review for a minute all the ways. Never heard of that one. Well, that's a new one. I'll have to connect you with, hello. I'll have to connect you with my friend Hillary. So we were talking about building rapport, and we're almost finished, but I want to just go over those 5 ways you can build rapport, right? Number 1, smile a lot. Keep that smile. Cool beans, that's another one. Yes, cool beans. Also, a solid handshake. Remember, you want to have a solid, firm handshake. It exudes that you're confident. Get and use their name, right? Get to know the person, use their name over and over and over and over so you drill it into your head. So next time you see them, you can say, hi, Susan, or hi, Alicia, or hi, Dawn, right? And be conscious of your body language. Body language tells a lot. So be conscious of that. And lastly, find common interests and keep it about them, right? I'm so bad with names. Well, the more you practice remembering, then it's going to come. And tell me your name, please, this soul mom, so I can get to know you. So when you pop up, I can address you by name. And that way, Kim. Hey, Kim. Nice to meet you. Do you have a business, Kim? Just keep saying the name, Kim. Like, I'm going to say your name a lot now, Kim. Tell me about yourself, Kim. Where do you live, Kim? That way, next time when you pop up on one of my scopes, I'll be like, oh, hi, Kim. Hi, I'm Kim. I'm Karen. Nice to meet you. Hello, Kim. New Orleans. Wow. Susan, I'm cracking you up. My husband, we've been married 22 years to a wonderful man. I am the loud one, extrovert in the family. He's very, very quiet. He's an introvert. Wonderful, wonderful man. But he always says, I amuse myself. I do, because I crack myself up. I'm like, well, if no one's entertaining me, I have to entertain myself. And that's one of the reasons I love Periscope, because I get to meet new people and we can all get to, you're loud too? All right, well then you need to join the Loud Periscope group, because Kim, are you doing scopes? Because I want to follow you and I want to see your scopes too, and I want to support you. Since I find that extroverts really are hopping on board with Periscope, because just started. Yay! Are you going to be scoping today? I'm going to check your profile, see if you did any recent ones so that, in the last 24 hours so I can watch, Kim. Cooking demos. Fun, fun, fun. Susan, are you going to be scoping today, my new friend? No, not today. All right, well, let me know when you're going to be scoping. Follow me. Follow all the people on this scope, the ones that you were interested in connecting with. And Susan, am I going to see you later? You're hoping to? An introvert, Coach Alicia. I'm surprised. I'm a little surprised because your picture, your profile picture there looks like you're a fun gal out there. You too, you're an introvert, Susan? Well, we'll change that. Right? Let me tell you, I was the most shy child. I used to hang to my mother's knee wherever we went. And that all changed when I turned about, Kim is not, she's out there. That all changed when I turned maybe 30. I realized, I didn't need to be shy anymore. So I changed. And now there's no turning back. You used to be shy too. Yep, that's what I find, that sometimes as kids. But then you find your voice when you get older, and I think as kids, you're always worrying what people are thinking of you, saying, about you, and you become very self-confident. And then when you get older, you're like, now you can't shut up. Me too. Hi, Plexus Girl. Thank you for joining. Oh, Lori, I love you. Love you, love you, love you. Stay just the way you are. Lori is, she's wonderful. She's with Gold Canyon Candles. I adore her. I'm a very strong introvert, but I decided to be out there for others. I'm outgoing when I need to be, but recharge when I need to take time for yourself. Yeah, and that's important. If you're an introvert, that's my husband. He can be out there. He can talk to people like in a networking meeting about his business, but then I always say, okay, he used up his words. When he comes home, he needs to have his quiet time, be by himself. Exactly. All right, well, ladies, this was really, 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 really fun. I love starting my Saturday with you all. I am going, thank you. Thank you, Kim. I'm going out to the supermarket. I'm going to Vegas during the week. Anyone on here in Vegas? I'm meeting with our SEVENnetworking community in Vegas. We have 3 chapters in Vegas, and that's always fun. And I'm looking forward to that. So I got to get some stuff done during the weekend, get some food in the house for the family, because when I'm gone, I'm always afraid they're not going to eat. They're going to starve, but of course that's not true. All right, friends, I will see you all later. Kim, thank you, Lori. Oh, thank you, Susan. I just adore meeting all these people on Periscope. This is just fabulous. Yep, food's important. Exactly. Too bad you're not here to cook for my family, Kim, because I don't really like cooking so much anymore, and but they like eating. They want to eat every day. Hey, Eli. Thank you for joining, and thank you for those hearts. You're all wonderful. I will see you later. I usually scope 2, 3, sometimes 4 times a day, because I love connecting with people and helping you. So, mwah, have a fabulous day. The funniest part of my scopes is always the end when I'm trying to turn the iPad off. So if you want to get a chuckle, you'll stay on for a couple minutes. Just send me up some hearts. Oh, thank you, Kim. I'll be scoping lots from Vegas. Have you been to Vegas before, Kim? Kisses. Mwah. Mwah. Don't cry. We'll see each other later, Susan. Susan Fish, we will see each other later. Nope. Vegas is fun. It really is. Now you're laughing? All right, well, if you want to laugh more, send me up some hearts and watch me try to turn the iPad off. For some reason, I can never stop the broadcast. Cali is beautiful. Where in Cali, Kim? You're watching? Bye. All right, here goes. See? See what I mean? This is like the comedy part at the end of my scope every day. San Diego is nice, nice, nice. You will love it there. So much to do. Are you taking the family? All right, bye. I got it now, guys. Love you all. Kisses. Mwah. See you later, friends. Have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. Kim, I'll be looking for your scope. Susan, everyone else, take care. Bye-bye.